Hey everyone, I gave the Bambu Lab Support for PLA a go, and I thought I'd share my experience with you. So first off, quite expensive for like half a roll, but maybe it'll come down in price. But I do actually quite like it, but I've got mixed results. Spoiler alert. So start with a couple of prints I've done. So here's one, trying to focus, hopefully it's okay. This is done without it, just using normal PLA for the supports, and you can see in there it's not the best. Now I haven't tried clearing it out. I'm sure I could have, but as it happens I broke the thing anyway, so I ended up reprinting, and I thought I'd try it with the support for PLA. So here's one I did with the support for PLA, and you can see how clean that broke away, and it was like butter. It was really good. And I've actually printed the Pitroid part so I can show you it, and you can see the white in there. So I'm literally just printing where it interfaces, and this has been sitting for a few days, so I'm not sure if that will have an effect, but it should hopefully break off quite easily. You can see that's quite easy. That's coming off nice. There's lots of support on this. Probably overdid it, to be honest. It's actually a little bit tougher than I expected here, but hopefully it will be a nice clean removal overall. I've done my shoulder in, so it's not helping. I'll try down here. So there we go, it's come off. It's not the best, it's still here I think pretty similar to what I would have got if I just used PLA, to be honest. Oh, still tough to get off. Maybe me leaving it for a few days has not helped matters. But, oh god, definitely not helped, I don't think. Yeah, you can see the white stuff where it's interfaced, and actually I think that's set too much. Maybe the rule is. But you can see where I'm pulling it off. It's actually quite clean. It's a bit textured. Whereas I noticed on the other one I did, which is in here, you can see it's not too bad there, but in some parts it's pretty bad. So I think overall though, for a big thing like this, I probably wouldn't bother using it again, not on the bottom. But you don't get that choice, it's all or nothing really. See, it's actually quite messy to pull away there. I don't think it would have been that messy. Let's compare it. It's actually cleaner when it didn't have the support material. So I think overall, I'm not going to bother doing the rest because it'd just be a waste of your time. Overall, that's going to be hell to get out, and I need that part, so that's going to be fun. But I think sticking with the finer, smaller supports like this, I think it's pretty decent. But I would say break them off as soon as you can after printing. So I think when the temperature lowers, I think that's where the problem is. This I spent 60 hours printing. I probably should have gone for a higher layer height. I spent 60 hours printing and I wasn't here when it finished, so I couldn't attempt it then. So I'm a bit disappointed by that, because I would love to know what it's like if I'd have done it straight away on this size item and with this much support. But the other one, this one, when I printed it, it was also tree supports, so that might make a difference. and if there's enough interest I can look into it and do another couple of experiments with different types of supports and with better timing. But I think if you've got money to burn, I'd give it a go if you've got some small tree supports to do, but it's normal support, not sure what you call it, but I wouldn't use it again for something like this, which is really disappointing because when I first got it and saw the results on this gun barrel, I was really impressed and I was like game changer. But now just another couple of prints in, and when I get to this big one I'm changing my mind. But I guess it's like everything, some things are fit for one purpose, other things for other purposes. Anyway, I hope that helps someone, saves you a couple of quid if you're on the fence about buying it. One other thing I forgot to mention with this stuff, don't let it get on your bed, and especially don't let it get on there and it cool, because on my texture plate that came with a H2D I got some stuck on there and it was an absolute nightmare to get off. I ended up resorting to heating it with a heat gun and then rubbing it off, and it sticks like it's like glue then. But I would never do that again. Just double check when you slice it that you're not going to have any touch in the plate, because honestly that's one of the worst things I've had to clean off one of these in years. Thanks for watching.